Fortnite. So, Fortnite. I know they got other modes, but Battle Royale is my favorite. I'm Brandon Gordon Gabb, the one. Be easy. And this is Fortnite by Epic Games. I game around. I'm not one of those guys that's like, I don't play this because kids play this, or it's a kid's game because it had a younger audience. I game. Game is game. One of the greatest additions they had, I like the walk feature. Fortnite, good game. Go to the Simpsons house and search for answers. I play with no heads-up display. That's just how I prefer to play with my RPGs. I would say Fortnite is Grand Theft Auto. With the time limit. It's where everything can kill you, but technically, unless you have a mission that's like, go kill this person, you don't have to kill the next person. You can just stay focused on your mission. But because you can, people will. Man. I don't remember how it was. But you don't have to. For the most part, you don't have to kill anybody else. It's an open world to explore. That's why they have bots. The player versus environment. player versus everything. It's not player versus player. At least the Battle Royale. Because it's not a competitive-based shooter. There's something I was supposed to search for? Yeah, 2 entrances to that room. Interesting. Go to the garage. Gotta check the garage. Please, did I get shot? Yes, right? If I got shot, do I need to heal? If I don't need to heal, then I'm good. I can keep it moving. Fuck out of here. I've been gaming for years. Who is that? No. Right, I caught your ass looking the whole other way. They actually ruined Fortnite too. Doing too much to try to, again, even a battlefield. Some battlefields you just can't even. Right. Can't even a battlefield. Like, if they call foul on Shaq every time Shaq posts up somebody. just because Shaq big. Every time LeBron comes down the lane, they call a foul on LeBron for being too big. This is what it is. You crouch and you walk. These footsteps, all that gunshot shit. Nah, nigga, put in your headphones. You could hear. All this extra shit to be like, you know, where the opponent is. Just fucking ass. It takes out the skill of the game. You don't need to chop down shit. I don't know who told you that, but searching chests, you find materials. To be like you gotta chop down shit to fucking what you call it, get materials. It's false. Stealth. Don't know where I'm at because my crouching takes away the sound from my footsteps. Stop, look, and listen. They taking out the whole stop, look, and listen part of stop, look, and listen. I really wanted the fishing pole by trying to make, again, cater to players. You taking out just fucking normal shit of life. Basic necessities that people need to learn. Stop, look, and listen. You hear footsteps. You hear gunshots. Stop, look, and listen. Pay attention to your surroundings. These are just things you should teach kids. And they're taking all of that out. That's why a lot of these kids are fucking autistic. Fortnite's crowd a little slow. Just a little slow. How much materials I got? Not enough. kind of tell a lot about a person by the game they play. Uh, 9 times out of 10, if they play Call of Duty a lot, they play either a lot of 2K or Madden. Um, you could just it just is what it is. A lot of Madden players, a lot of Call of Duty players play 2K or Madden. If they play FIFA, they're open to more type of games. They're open to more type of game versus the typical, genres. Normally, RPG players tend to be a little bit more educated than other players. Mobile gamers tend to be older adults. When I say older, I mean like elderly old. That's the mobile gamer. They play the Tetrises, the Pac-Mans and shit. Or it goes elderly or the very young, toddler shit, between 5 and 10. You could almost break down demographics by games they play. If they play a lot of Call of Duty, not only do they play a lot of sports games, but they more than likely have a problem. Where the hell? Oh, that's because it's the fuck. No, I was right. If they play a lot of Call of Duty and sports games, 9 times out of 10 they have anger issues and don't know how to express themselves. They're very aggro. The fuck out of here. It just is what it is. So, like I said, I didn't want to play the game. Not because I just didn't want to learn how to build. It's not because I can't play a third-person shooter. Like, all shooting games have the same mechanics. Get your ass behind cover. Don't get shot. That's just the rules of any shooting game. It don't change. No matter what shooting game you play, that's just the fucking rules. Fortnite, you could just build your own cover. Right, don't get shot. That don't change no matter what you play. Know what's health, know what's shields. Just for the mouth and them eat. No, I'll put that there. I'll put this in the middle for now. Till I find something to switch out from it. I hate shotguns. No, rules don't change the game. Just the location. Get your ass behind cover. Like I said, this game, you could just build your cover. So, for people that's intimidated, here's how you learn. Here's the easiest way to build cover. Normally, like, you play it, you get behind cover, you play the tree. Now, a lot of people don't even know how to play cover properly. I'm not here to teach you that. That's kind of advanced techniques. I don't even know if I should teach you that. I learned that, and like you step away from the tree. You can play the angles better. You're not just playing up on here where you have no angles. These are your angles. You know a motherfucker not gonna come from in front of you. Play your angles better. Same thing with this. If I run up on here, getting a shot at, it's like bam, 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 right? Now if I step back, I got my left, my right, and I could cover the top. Left, right, cover the top. I got 3 angles I could cover. But I learned that actually going through armed security training. That's not something that everybody knows. Now, back to this cover system. Like, what the fuck? This. All you gotta know is how to do that. Somebody starts shooting at you from in front of you. Build multiple layers of cover. Now that you got multiple layers of cover to watch your ass, you move it until you know, because they got to shoot through it. Ha, 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 ha. Like, damn. Ah, shit. So what they'll try to do, now, like I said, step back. Build up your walls. Step back. They'll try to get the high ground. Unless, like just now, I got my back to the wall. Continue to step back. You have all three angles covered. Top, left, and right. That's why having in headphones matter. You hear footsteps. You hear a person landing behind you. Headphones matter. Don't let nobody tell you headphones don't matter. I actually like my 0-point fish, to be honest. Don't let people tell you headphones don't matter. They do. I could show you, I could point out people that don't have headphones. Just by the way they play. That person's just super aggro for no reason, coming in shooting bots, non-combative bots. Just super aggressive. Never getting aggressive. Can't nobody stop me because I play strong. I shoot everything up. Can't nobody stop me. Aggro. Like, nigga, you ain't no tank. Better calm your ass down. Bull in a China shop. So, again, to be able to cover multiple things. The only reason I chose not to work in armed security after the training is because it would require me to have a gun. Personally, I'm pretty much anti-gun for the most part. Everything under the right conditions can be fun. It can be productive. It can be, entertaining, I guess. I don't know how to put it. Because I don't like saying guns are fun. But under the right condition, things can be experienced properly. Is probably the best way to put it. Competition shooting at targets, stuff like that. That could be fun. But guns aren't made for nothing but violence. See, stuff like that, they give it the sci-fi element. Uh-oh. And which why I like it. But again, I could show you people that don't have headphones. Like I noticed playing, my friend was here the other day. Former neighbor, co-worker, and he do this thing here while playing the game. I'm like, why do you do that? Like, I don't know. It's something I started in Call of Duty, and it's just a habit now. But motherfuckers do that because they don't have headphones. They can't just stop and listen. Is that a bird? Motherfucker sound close. Can't just stop and listen to hear where things are coming from. That's why they gotta have visual indicators. I get that it may be like disabled, the disabled might need it, but I don't think that's why, to be honest. They didn't give a fuck before. When somebody else shooting at you, right? You get a shot by somebody else to be chasing me. You get a shot in the back. Now they not fighting each other. Can't make that up. Probably wasn't them, but it's just not. It's not that. No, gaming's just not that anymore. They take out a lot of things that make skill-based gaming skill-based gaming. It's just not. It's not gaming. It's not that. I'm a gamer. I'm a game till I die, and I mean that. I told my daughter, the day I give up gaming is the day I give up on life. I'm going to game till I die. Some people read. Some people build shit. Some people knit. Some people crochet. Some people cook. It's just what they do to, some people clean because that's just what they do in their spare time. This is what I do. This is not what I just like. This is just what I do. Whether your game's good or not. I just don't play the bad games. So my daughter, the day I told her, the day I decide to give up on gaming, is the day I decide to give up on life. I've been playing games since I was 5. I'm 38. I got 33 years of gaming experience. Fuck what you talking about, what I play every day. It's just like a person, you got two types of sports gamers, right? You got people that play sports games every day. And then you got, it's actually more, but you got people that play sports games every day. Then you got people that play sports and play sports games every day. Like if I play basketball and I play basketball games every day, my basketball IQ is a little bit higher than people that just play basketball every day. That play basketball games every day. People that play basketball every day but don't really game, they might have a higher IQ, but they have what you call fumble fingers because they don't know the control. Like in Fortnite, I have fumble fingers. I might have fumble fingers. All depends. But say I don't have third-person gaming experience, like Nick, you drunk. Shooting games don't change. Get a gun. Get your ass behind cover. For about 4 seasons, Fortnite was just my shit. Like, I don't know if it's 4 seasons or if it count as a season. Fortnite was my shit. When they had the web shooters, when they had the wolf, when they had the cyberpunk city, when they had the raptors, when they had the sword. Like, that's when, for me, Fortnite was the shit. Never seen it coming. Because you never heard me coming. Whoops. Jump off that gas. You know? So that's why I don't play Call of Duty. I really don't. The fan base isn't intellectually mature enough for me, for the most part. Not that intellectuals can't play it. You know? It's just it's maturity level. You got, like, first of all, gaming needs a change. I don't think that lobby. I think lobby should be based off ages first, and it shouldn't be based off skills. First of all, you should separate adults and kids, and then give the option of if you want to stay within a certain age range, like Call of Duty, Titanfalls, Apex, Fortnite, should be separated by age first and foremost. Uh, be like 18 and under 18 and over 18. First and foremost. Which leads to what I was going to say. You know, let's say under 18, over 18, and then let's say 18 to 25 or 18 to 30. You know, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. Separate you by your age group and age range. Right? But maturity level. The maturity level of people that play certain things is It really matters because there's no reason an adult should be telling a kid, "Suck my dick, you suck. Fuck you, faggot." Excuse my language. You get what I'm saying? Like, you a grown ass man. Talking shit ain't competition. Talking shit is just that. Talking shit. Get what I'm saying? Maturity. Maturity in how you do things. Some people don't mature. That ain't got nothing to do with, you know, a person because a person like games. It's just some people maturity level, man. Oh, gotta be careful. These things are flammable and explodable. Hilarious. Thought that was ghost space. Maturity. And that's why I don't like playing a lot of multiplayer games. I prefer, give me the ability to be like, okay, here's the age restrictions on people that can play with me. And if nobody meets those restrictions, then just put me in a bot lobby. But games like to pretend they don't have bots. How the fuck you gonna pretend you don't have bots when without bots, your game don't survive? It's an open world multiplayer game, quote unquote. It requires multiple people to facilitate your world just to survive. You know? There's no way that you can't not have bots. You know you don't have bots. What the fuck? Why is it always at an angle? It's weird. You gotta have bots. Your game won't survive without bots. Because it's a game that has multiple people. This game's supposed to be played with 100 people. That's just the way the game's supposed to be played. The game won't survive without bots. So to sit here and pretend that your game don't have bots, you're drunk. I could put you there. I'll put you there. I want to put you there. I'll put you there. My heel's in the middle. So, like, to sit here and pretend, hey, we got 10 million players. Like, man, fuck out of here. Nigga, you got bots. There's nothing wrong with saying you have bots. You know? Let me be able to separate my lobbies by age. My age range I choose to play with. And if nobody's in that age range, let me enjoy the game as a normal person. You know, and there's just fucking bots. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that, to be honest. Shit. Shit. Right. My shotgun is stronger. It's just gaming has to take a turn. I would prefer a turn for the better. So, like I said, it's just not that. This match, I'm going to build me a house. Grab me some resources and build me a house. No, let's build it on the outskirts of town. Let everybody else land. It's not always the first to land. It's the safest to land. I spend a little bit of bucks on this because I don't play it off. So the little money I do spend, it's worth it. Because I don't have time to sit here and grind the battle pass like I did Apex. So I spend a little bit more. Like, I know I heard somebody playing. They're not sure. Because ain't no sound being made. Stop looking, listen. All that goddamn noise. Get a view on what you can. I can see 1, 2. Right? It's just picking the right window. Just seeing it just about into that whole house. Just by stepping back. Eyes on the prize, eyes on the target. Step back and look at the birds. I'm not going to tell you nothing wrong. Most chests contain building materials. If you can't find building materials in the chest, then you might need to break down some materials. But most chests contain building materials. You don't have to chop shit down like fucking lumberjack man. But, you know, a lot of kids don't know that. So take a grain of salt when you learn how to do these things from kids. They'll teach you, but they can only teach you what they know as far as their mind can comprehend. Which is, this is how easy it is. It's so easy a kid could do it. Don't worry about it. You're like, okay, I get that, but why you don't do that? Like, oh my gosh, I never thought of that. You know, nobody has the same play style. You can learn a lot playing with others and, you know, listening and observing and just learning. I got 120. Still, though, only still. I'm gonna have this be my last game. I could do one more this way, too, right? That'll probably be my entrance. Fuck. Like I said, I'll build a house for real. I wasn't joking. I'm out of materials. Son of a bitch. I gotta go all the way this way. Why are the rings so fucking short? Like that ring literally just changed. Like it's not enough people. It's not enough to do technically. Because they're afraid to just go all botted out. Right? Just to make it more shit for people to do with bots. More bots at POIs and shit like that to keep it interesting and active. All this dead air. This is like Lord of the Rings. Spent all this time watching and all you did was run and walk. That's why I like Apex. It's more competitive based. Everything is based around the more competitive action of a shooter. Like I said, this is Lord of the Rings, Zelda. This is Zelda. Games like that. Final Fantasy. It's not made around competition. It's not, the competitive aspect isn't really that. The fact that you can kill each other is just a bonus. "40 seconds until the next ring closes." We just got in this ring. Ain't nobody there to shoot each other. There's nothing to do. As a streamer and people come to see action, make it look like our game is worth playing. You're like, I don't see why kids play this for so long. Just as an average viewer. Ain't my fault you didn't make your game to be interactive, your battle royale. You got too caught up on selling skins and selling characters. Fortnite got too big for itself. If you must know, I'll show you after this match. Because I got to go shovel snow for me and my neighbor. So I don't necessarily have the time. I got enough materials to build? Nah, not really. Set up shop. What? Oh, they're already trying to fuck me over. How about taking me on a dinner date first? Since you wanna fuck me. Good power. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Why? Now all of a sudden, this is because we can fight each other. It's a long ring. I'm not making this shit up, man. Try to make their ass fall. Right, the person on the right, on the left killed me. Uh, but yeah, it's not really like, I don't know. It's a good game. Oh, okay, that's what I was talking about. They got all these different game modes that they're trying to sell you. Fortnite, Demon Hunter, Squid Game, all this shit. You know, Lego, Walking Dead. You know, so they kind of killed their battle royale. Uh, you got 250,000 people playing battle royale supposedly at the moment. 74,000 playing ranked reloaded. 45,000 playing blitz. Like, do you believe they got all these people playing this game at the same time right now? Look at how scarce the battle royale is. They got 500,000 people playing, and everybody just separated. Somebody's lying. So instead of just populating the world with bots like they should, they want you to believe that they got the numbers. They want you to believe that it's worth the money. So this is why Fortnite can't die at the moment. The way it can't die an honorable death because they sold people all this shit. They sold kids all this shit. So they gotta make it. They gotta make it seem like they're still alive. They tried. They were like, what if we flirt with shutting it down? They thought about shutting it down. They really did. And then you had that event where they were like the servers down or whatever. The shit shut off, and people lost their shit. And like, we've paid how much money into this game, and you just shut it down. So now they're stuck making a game that they don't want to make anymore. It's too watered down, too many different options to be like, it's, it's worth that. So, personally, I think they should clean it up. It's not hard to keep this game, keep everybody satisfied. I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, and Duel Links got the best idea. I could go play when I want. Even though I play PvP, you can tell when there's bots and not because just a lot of people not playing it. It's fine. They have events on a schedule, on a timer, on a calendar. Every XYZ, this event happens. Every XYZ, this event happens. Annually, event happens. Monthly events happen. Just to keep the game, like, if you want to play, you can enjoy the game. We don't have to give you live updates anymore. They got enough maps where they could, every 6 months, rotate out fucking maps without, at minimum effort, just automate it. They can automate this game. Take out some game modes and just keep the core for what it is. Give you fucking V-Bucks just for playing. You don't have to buy V-Bucks anymore. Just so that you can unlock stuff that come around every blue moon. again, just like clockwork. Like, I'll give it another month or two. They'll probably rotate it back into the shop. You keep your core fan base happy, and they can upgrade, you know, and they can work on something else instead of keep giving us this bullshit, trying to act like it's not dead. It's okay to throw in the towel. You know, you can pretend it's not dead, but it's dead. My brother and again my neighbors that wanted me to play Fortnite so bad, they're like, shit, fuck that shit. We playing Marvel Rivals now. Fuck Fortnite. And I haven't heard them talk about Marvel Rivals anymore either. They're on to the next thing. But because Epic's like, we put so much time and effort into this game because you guys wanted this game, and now you don't want this game. Like, shut up. Everybody can still win. You know? You take out all the excessive game modes that you don't need. Give people the options to still create their own island. And you keep it at Battle Royale, probably zero build, creative, which is basically your own lobby. Maybe the 1v1. Oh, the team deathmatch, the 1v1s, the zero builds, your normal Battle Royale. You know? Because the created islands, people can create their own rules to more tailor the experience for them and their friends to have fun. That's all you need. You don't need all the extra shit. Maybe reload, because reload you could reload in. Ranked, ain't nobody playing this game enough for there to be a rank. Again, it goes back into what does a rank mean when, you know, nobody's playing. Rank is fan or casual at this point. You're a fan of the game or you're just a casual gamer that's stop in every blue. You know? I'm a casual Fortnite player, but I'm a hardcore gamer, which is why it's hard to place me. But when there's only 20 people playing, the fuck do it matter? Right? They just glad it's other people playing. So they killed themselves with all these options. Nobody's going to go through all this. You want me to expect a Christmas physics? There's 135 people playing that right now. You want me to believe that? Only one person is playing Disney World Prop Hunt. Like, these look more believable. PvP, you know, free for all. Ain't nobody playing that shit. Only 6 people playing that. One person's playing that. Mega red versus blue. Like, it's me versus the world. Me versus nobody. Not gonna tell me it's not too much. All the shit that nobody play. Save your game, bring it back to the basics, big fundamentals, and then automate all that shit. You can still bring in money, you can still keep your players happy. You know why? Because even though it's easier to win VC, but that's if you play the game. People that's just jumping in that want to look cool, that want to feel cool, that want their personality to pop, wouldn't mind spending a little $5, $10 to be like, okay, my character need that, my character need that. You know what? I need that. Just out the back, a motherfucker probably dropped $20, $25, $20 to $40, just because they like, I want to at least look the part. You know, I don't want to go out there factory looking all cheap and shit. So they gonna drop $40 off back just to look good. Make V-Bucks easier to buy because you want to reward the people that stay loyal and that keep your game alive. You made $1 million anymore already. Personally, I believe that free-to-play games should have a salary cap on what constitutes a free-to-play game. Free-to-play games were supposed to be for indie developers to make money while they're developing a game. This game is already fully developed. It's reached its peak a long time ago. I think after you make your first $500,000, your game should either be for sale or you can't sell virtual currency anymore because you made enough money to pay people to finish the game. So they should have a salary cap on what's free to play. On companies that make like use from zero to $500,000, $500,000. $500,000 is a lot of fucking money to be able to pay developers, to pay artists, to pay programmers, to pay, 3D modelers to complete your game. That's why free to play was made for independent developers who didn't have access to big budgets to make money while they're still developing games. That's why AAA titles like Call of Duty, they shouldn't have a free to play game unless it's a real free game. Because they have millions to throw at a game. They're not independent developers. They have millions to throw at a game. They're not small party developers. But when you don't understand the lane and you don't understand the market, it's easy for people to sell you bullshit like winter air for your fucking tires. Did you get your winter air for your tires? Women. They started off, this whole thing became valid because women were buying fucking lives in Candy Crush. And they're like, oh, these bitches dumb. And these bitches the ones that's raising the kids. So they went and attacked the kids next. That's why after a certain age, it was easier to manipulate the game market because the parents of these little kids think that it's okay. When your kid that play video games told you, you shouldn't be paying for lives, it was, shut up, you don't know what you're talking about. The same kid who asked you got a beat to clean their room and get off the goddamn game for 10 minutes don't know what they're talking about when it comes to the fucking lane that they're in. And now look at it. 15 years later, they're trying to get everybody to pay for shit that should be free by playing the game. Candy Crush kicked it off. Paying for lives in Candy Crush. Begging for friend requests and your friends to save your life in Candy Crush on Facebook. Kick this shit off. Social media. That's why they put it on social media. To see how popular it could get. Once they had enough people, like, ah, yeah, it's a wrap. We ain't got to look back because they had the popular vote. Motherfuckers will pay for this shit. They'll pay for shit that you should get by playing the game. But I'm just a hardcore gamer. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. This is just my lane. This is just what I do every waking moment when I'm not at work or spending time with the family. But I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Anyway, gotta go shovel some snow. Peace.